Hey everyone, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana, and today we are playing some Ark Survival Evolved Scorched Earth Edition. And what I thought we would do today is kind of a filler, but also a very necessary one. So what we are doing over here is, you can see I've been working on this dino stable a little bit. I've got some wooden basically railings up to kind of act as fences. I'm turning this area into the hatchery, and then up top I am going to build a workshop that's going to extend some ways down this side of the stable. So we're kind of going to get most of the structures we need into this one big dino stable, except for the farm, of course. We are going to have to build a separate greenhouse pretty soon here. Alright, so today, while I'm getting some metal cooked up and while I've got a few other things crafting, I figured we could go out and we could tame ourselves a saber-tooth. I do have a saddle. Where is it? This one. There we go. I do have a saddle for a saber-tooth. I actually have two of them. So hopefully we can tame two saber-tooths and breed them up and get an imprinted one so that we can start doing a few caves here. The cave in the canyon over by the red obelisk is pretty suited to a saber-tooth, I think. Alternatively, I'm also open to finding a direwolf. If we can find a high-level direwolf, I will tame that as well. So I'm kind of just out looking for that class of dinos, saber-tooth, direwolf, caving dinos. Alright, so I'm not actually sure where the best place to find them on this map is. It may take me a long time. I know that they can be pretty spread out. Saber-tooths are kind of all over the place, but finding a high-level one is kind of an issue on Scorched Earth. Unfortunately, it's not like Ragnarok where every other dino is basically max level. Alright, so I am going to go out and do some searching, and I will bring you guys back when we find something worth taming. I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so we are back, and I have just spotted this male level 120 saber-tooth. I am super excited about this. I have been all over this map looking for a saber high enough level to tame. Most of them are always in like their 40s or 60s, which are no good. So I am just real quick gonna make sure that everybody is on passive. Get out one of my bolas here. And hope this guy aggro's on me. Perfect, okay. Now I'm just gonna put trank darts in him. It should only take about 7. Hopefully. And we are overheated, but that's okay. I can pull out the tent once this guy has started being tamed. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I do see a snake over here, so I am going to come and kill this thing before it gets too close. I really do not want that saber to get hit or killed in any way. And maybe we got some prime from that, actually. That would be really good. I do have to watch my health here. Wonder, one of these guys may have prime. Oh, perfect. Do you have any? No. That's okay. Even one piece is going to speed up this taming process a little bit. Not that it's that long of a taming process to begin with. Obviously, on this solo game, I have really high taming rates, so I don't have to worry too much. Wow, I do not need all that. I don't have to worry too much about taking too long to tame things. That is part of the reason why I play single player instead of on a server. It's because the official taming rates are just so long, and I don't know who has time for that. I certainly don't. Alright. So I'm going to have to set up a tent here. But I'm really excited about this saber, guys. It will take a little while to get him tamed up. I will input these stats into Dododex and see what we're working with here. It doesn't look too bad. I think that's a pretty good health for one of these. Alright, so I will see you guys in a little bit when this guy is up. Alright guys, we are back. We have this saber-tooth tamed up. It is still really hot outside, but that is okay. Alright, I'm going to figure out where I put this saddle real quick, and we're going to take this guy for a little bit of a test run. And I think we're going to do that while I am taking him back to base. Where did the saddle go? It's not on you. Oh no, do I not have the saddle? I thought I had one. How did I lose the saddle? I had two made up. Okay, and it looks like I have lost both of them if I am not mistaken here. Alright, well, GG. I am not sure how that happened. I might have accidentally dropped it while I was clearing out inventories like I do. But that's okay. We can always make another saddle. In the meantime, I'm just going to have this guy follow me back to the base so that he is safe. We're going to leave him there, and then we will carry on and look for another saber to breed this guy with, because we want an imprinted saber to do the caves with. First off being the cave over by the red obelisk, which is in a crevice. Alright, you coming? Yeah. Alright. And I also put the saber stats into Dododex, and everything came out average. And that's okay. The health is almost high, it looks like, but it is still considered in the average range. So not great stats, but it will work, especially once we get them all imprinted up. I think it would be great. What? That was a weird glitch. Alright. I think the Scorched Earth map needs a little bit of help, honestly. There's a few glitches that are still happening on this map that I really think should be addressed. There's like a lighting glitch in some places. Alright, we're just gonna run this way and avoid. Yep, I'd rather not fight all that stuff. So if I'm not mistaken, our base is, yep, back over that away towards the green obelisk. So I will see you guys in a little bit when we find another saber to tame. Alright guys, so we have in our sights a female level 116 saber-tooth, and unfortunately there is a Rex right over there. Passive real quick. This could be difficult. Once they start hitting my dinos, it becomes much more difficult to knock them out, and I really don't want one of my raptors to die. Alright, perfect. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're gonna knock this girl out, and then we are going to go kill that Rex and use the Prime to tame it. That's the plan. Hopefully she will get knocked out pretty quick. I really like her color. She's kind of like gray on gray. Or maybe that's like a blue on gray. Nope. No, no, no. Yeah, okay. Alright, now this Rex is probably going to be an issue, so we have to take it out. I just have to admire them because they look so cool every time they roar. It is really loud though. Come on guys, attack. There we go. Alright, so between us all, we should now have a decent amount of prime meat. At least one. Oh, there you are. The one in back. I always lose the fourth, or yeah, the fourth one in the pack. They always just seem to like disappear on me. Nope. No more primes. That's okay. 3 is pretty good. We should still have a really good taming effectiveness. Hopefully these last long enough for it to eat them. And hopefully she eats them in the right order so that they don't spoil too fast. Alright. I really like this soft gray color on her. I don't like the brown so much, but I really do like the gray. Cool. Oh, and that's cool. I didn't notice that they have like this brown color region on the side of the toe. That's different. Alright, so I'm really excited, guys. We have our male back at base. We now have a female that is almost perfect level. So I am going to go ahead and put these stats into Dodo Decks and wait around for this saber-tooth to tame up. And I will bring you guys back when she is all up. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so we are back, and unfortunately this saber-tooth was accidentally hit by one of my raptors before it went down, so we were losing taming effectiveness on it. And I put its stats into the Dodo Dex calculator, and this is actually a high health stat, so I really didn't want to lose any levels on it that we didn't have to. So I am waking this saber up. It should be up in just about a minute here. And then I'm going to knock it out again and attempt to tame it at that point. And it sounds like the jerboas are telling me there is about to be a heat wave, which is unfortunate, because I am short on water. But I do have a tent, and I do have a lot of berries, so I should be okay. Alright. I want to make sure this saber gets up pretty safely here. I'm going to ride the raptors away a little bit. Maybe right here. I'm going to unfollow Brimstone, and I'm going to put everybody on passive so that nobody will be attacking. I am dehydrated. That's not great. But, like I said, I do have berries, so that's okay. Alright, so pretty quick here. This saber's going to be up. I'm going to bullet it immediately and then knock it right back down again. So now we just have to wait a few seconds, I guess. I'm really excited about these sabers. That's why I'm going to all this trouble of waking it up, and I just wanted to let you guys know that that had happened. It is a lot of extra time I've spent trying to gather stimberries and make sure that this guy gets woken up properly. But I think it's going to be worth it. I think we're going to have a really good saber at the end of all this. Alright, I'm just going to get prepared. And I'll just keep munching berries. I apologize for the noise. But it is the only way I know to keep the water issue at bay up here. We are in a water sparse area, unfortunately. Perfect. Alright. So I'm going to knock this guy out and then get my tent up. Of course, it would wake up right as the heat wave's occurring, and I'm already dehydrated. I wonder how hot it is. 70 degrees. Okay, this could kill us pretty quick. Alright, perfect. Okay. Alright, so I need to get in my tent really fast or I am going to die. Okay, so the saber is now down again. I should be okay now that I'm in the tent, and I can pick more berries once this heat wave is over. That saber is not going to be a problem to tame. I'll just wait till this heat wave is over to give him food. It's not going to wake up anytime soon. Alright, so I will bring you guys back when we finally get this saber up. Okay guys, we are back and the saber-tooth is up. The heat wave is over, but it is still ridiculously hot out at about 50 degrees. Luckily a water jug bug did wander by a little bit ago, so it was not too hard to get some water. And as you can see, we have the saber up. It actually has been just like a minute or two. It has not been very long because the saber had already starved quite a bit while we were waiting for it to wake up. So it was very fast tame. Alright, and now we have our saber. So I'm gonna get all the raptors to follow me, and we are gonna make our way back to base. Yeah. And once we get there, we are gonna do a little bit of breeding and get ourselves an imprinted saber-tooth. Sorry, I thought I saw a wyvern over there, and it scared me for a minute. I did see a lightning wyvern earlier flying by, and so I am now paranoid about running into another one. Hopefully that does not happen. Alright, so I will bring you guys back when we get back to base. Ooh, if that's a scorpion egg, I want it. 66 damage. Yep, we're gonna need to do a lot more than that. Alright, I will see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, we are back at base. As you can see, we are in our little breeding area. We have Hip Hop, our lovely Procoptodon, with us to hold the baby. Although I did do a little bit of research and found out that a male Procoptodon will not do the same things that a female mate-boosted Procoptodon will do. Alright, we are just about to get our first saber here. Is it going to be stuck? No, there we go. It's not an enemy, Jerry, I promise. Alright. Okay, so these stats are almost what I want. Hold on, I'm going to grab a little bit of meat and put it on this guy, because the stats aren't bad. I think they're not quite where I want them yet. Check for mutations. Okay, there's no mutations, which is fine. But this is the health from the mom, which is the lower level saber-tooth, and it is not as high. This is the high stam. 450 oxygen I don't care about. This is the high food stat. Also, I don't care. This is the high weight stat. That's good. And this is a higher melee than either of the parents, actually. So the only thing that this saber does not have right now is the high health. And I might be okay with that for now. With the imprinting, I think it'll be fine. Oh, it's so cute. And it got its father's coloring, which is, as I understand it, is the typical case. You're more likely to inherit the colors from the male parent than from the female parent. Although they do have the same colored head, so that is also a thing. Alright, so now we just have to wait for this guy to grow up. I will bring you guys back in a couple of minutes when we are ready for that imprint. Okay guys, we are just about ready for this imprint here. I'm really hoping it's something easy because I really need to get a 100% imprint on a saber-tooth. Yes, you want to go on a walk. Okay. We can do that. Come with me. Come with me, little saber-tooth. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Hopefully the next two imprints go equally as well. I really need a 100% imprint on whatever saber we end up going with. I do have another baby being born in that breeding room, and I'm going to show you guys that one as well. And I will take whichever saber we get the biggest imprint on and or has the best stats, because these are caving dinos, and yeah, I want the best caving dino we can get, obviously. Okay, I'm going to bring him back in here for a second. Come on back. They make such cute noises when they're little. Alright, I'll see you guys in just a few minutes when this guy's ready for that next imprint. Okay, so we have another baby saber-tooth. Jerry, stop. It's not an enemy anymore. Alright, so this one has almost all of the good stats, except that its melee is low. So once again, it is 1 stat off from being perfect. And in this case, not having the melee could be a big problem for a cave dino. I'm going to raise it anyway, just to see, in case we don't get a full imprint on that guy, then we'll have this one. Alright, so, and this guy, I did put in the pouch, and just to kind of show you, it's actually a little horrifying because the saber looks like it's screaming, and I actually find this really funny. I'm having a hard time not cracking up about it. Yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Baby saber-tooths in the pouch are, it's something to see, that's for sure. Alright, you ready for your imprint? Just a few seconds. Alright, I can keep you around. Yeah, so this is going to be really good. I'm super excited for these sabers. I am kind of thinking now... Oh, he's too big. Perfect. I am thinking that these saber models are actually a little bit outdated now. I know they did redo them. Yes, he wants to walk. I know they redid these models not that long ago even. Can you come out the door? No, no. Turning radius. Come here. You can do it. Come here. There we go. They did do these models not that long ago, and I think they do look pretty good. But I think that, like, the fur could be a little bit better now. Are you gonna get that imprint? Yes. Okay, I got the imprint. Okay. I just wasn't seeing it. Yeah, so this model now looks a little bit old to me, especially when you look at, like, the fur on the Procoptodons, like how it goes over the whole body. It looks a little bit strange to me that the saber-tooth fur is not stylized like that. Like, some of it is with this mane, but I feel like they should have continued that over the whole body. I think it's a little bit cartoonish looking without it. I don't know, just some thoughts. I like the saber quite a bit. It has the ability to wear the saddle, which gives it some armor. It's a super useful mount. They're not like the strongest or anything, but they are great for caving. They're small, they can go anywhere, and it makes them useful. But, I don't know. I think they could use like a 3rd TLC pass on this guy. I think they just didn't quite get all the way there with the first pass. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think. If you agree or if you think the sabers are fine the way they are. I think they're great. I just think they could be better. So leave a comment below if you want to get in on this discussion and share your opinion. I'm happy to hear it. All right, I'm going to bring you guys back in a little bit once these guys are both fully grown up, I think, because it looks like we may get full imprints on both of them. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, we are back. Our sabers are all grown up. They look absolutely amazing, and we have managed to get full imprints on both of them. So I did have to take a short break for a sandstorm to pass, but now we are all set. I cannot wait to test these guys out. And as you can see, this is the higher level one, the female, and she has the lower health, but she has much higher melee than the other one that we've bred up today. And this is the one with the high health and the low melee. Now everything else is pretty much the same. The stamina is the same and the weight is the same, and those are the only 2 other stats that I care about. But I care about them less than I care about health and melee. So neither of these is ideal. It would have been great if we could have gotten both health and melee on both of these dinos, but for the meantime, I think I'm just going to go with the one that has high melee to test it out, and we're just going to pump health until, yeah, the health goes up by quite a bit. So we're going to pump health until we have enough health to actually have it be, I don't know, a good time. I think I'm missing my jerboa. I must have left it inside. Come with me, Navidad. Just in case another weather event comes along, it will be good to know. Alright, so we are going to go out. I really want to test this saber out and level it up a little bit. Sabers are absolutely amazing. Gosh, I just love them. I really do. They are one of the first things I always try to tame on Scorched Earth. They don't necessarily do a ton of damage, 153, but they are amazing for gathering hide and keratin, neither of which we really need. The raptor squad is kind of impressive now. Ever since the raptors got the TLC, they are actually super useful to have. They're a little bit OP, actually. I think they're almost too strong. If you breed up a little pack of them, even at a relatively low level, like, you can just destroy everything. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can't kill this Morellatops. We are decently quick now, too, with the imprint bonus. 152% movement speed, I believe, which is not bad. Alright, kill this Morellatops here. Excellent. Now, what I really wish we had right now was a good saber-tooth saddle. So this is just a primitive saddle that I was able to craft up. And it's not that great. So it only offers about 25 armor, which is standard for saddles, but like, as I was saying earlier in this episode, we did collect a blueprint for another saddle that is ridiculously OP for Mantis. It has like 110 armor or something. And I would really love to get like a really good saddle for the sabers. I think that would come in really handy when we're grinding up the cave over there for artifacts to do bosses later and for base decorations, because I do want to put up some artifacts around the base at some point. Okay, there is not a lot around here to fight other than just a lot of Morellatops. And we do still need to tame a Morellatops at some point. I think that's going to be a thing. I haven't seen too many high-level ones, and I don't really need them, especially when we are living next to a well. It's not super important to have a Morellatops. But they're still cool, and I would really like to do a mutations episode on them, because I don't think too many people do that. What level are you? 20. Okay. This is possibly a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yes. Okay. Saber OP. That's a good thing, though. Alright. I'm really just trying to farm up XP at the moment, and we're not doing too bad. I'm thinking I would like to get this saber up to around 10k health. That would be ideal before we start pumping melee. And especially before I go into the cave, I would like to get it leveled up enough to not die. And 10k may be a bit much. I may have to do some egg spawning. Not spawning, egg breeding, and then use the eggs to level up the saber to get that to happen in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, I don't love... No. I don't love killing baby dinos, but it is helpful for the stat bonus that you get. Like, they have a lot of XP, and it's easy to just get, like, a lot of eggs, hatch them up all at once, and then just basically get a ton of levels in a very short amount of time. Alright. We should be okay now. Awesome. Don't stop to poop. It's ridiculous. Not gonna mess with the Dodic. Takes too long to kill. Come on, give me something a little harder here. Like a terror bird pack. Man. They aren't kidding when they say Scorched Earth. I mean, there's just not a lot in the area. There's a couple of bugs. There we go, another saber. I'm gonna be sad if you're like a level 120. No, 44, we're good. Alright, there's a terror bird. Chicken. That was easy. Alright. Cool. Our saber's pretty good. It's pretty tanky. We are gonna have to force feed it a little bit, get it some health here. What are we getting up to? 29. That's not too bad. So at least the health increases by quite a bit. And I don't make any changes to the stats on these creatures. They are vanilla stats. I just keep them at the regular settings. Thyla, 76. That's not quite high enough to tame. I do want to tame Thylas at some point. I like Thylas. I think they would also be a great caving dino. But all of the ones I've seen have been low level except this guy. And this guy's only kind of a mediocre level. Why are you biting my butt? It's not good. Don't do that. Okay. Alright. Cool. So it is getting a little hot out here, but we are getting some good levels on the saber. And yeah, I'm really excited about this, guys. I think this is going to go well. I'm really looking forward to doing this cave pretty soon here once we get a few more levels onto this guy. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. So if you did enjoy, please do hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana. I will see you.